AI agents are making AI video production more streamlined than ever. But in this new AI landscape, it's not the tool you use that's going to make you stand out, but it's the human touch, the human inspiration, the human idea, the taste, the direction, the decisions, and the story behind what you're creating. And that's why I'm genuinely excited to show you Invideo Agent One. This is not a tool that removes the human from the process. It helps you handle the many tasks it takes to create a video, while still allowing you to guide the creative direction. So in this video, I'm going to show you a cinematic car commercial I created with Invideo Agent One. First, I'll show you a short preview of what it looks like, then I'll take you behind the scenes to show you how Agent One helped me bring it together, and at the end of this video clip, you'll see the full commercial play out, and you can let me know what you think in the comments below this post.
They said the desert was unconquerable.
Now let me show you how we got there. So when you come into Invideo Agent One, this is the box you'll be presented with. And in here I pasted my prompt for the advert I wanted to make, which was basically the brief about Yangwang U8, the vehicle description. I gave it the website for the vehicle and some instructions about the different kind of locations and things I wanted there. I'll put the full prompt in the description below this video. So you can see me here now. I named the project, the name of the car, the Yangwang U8. And then the first thing Agent One asks you is, who am I? What role do you want Agent One to play? And what is your role in relation to Agent One? And I just told Agent One, you are a world-class cinematic ad director, and told it I am the man with the brief, the idea and the mission to create this world-class ad. So next it takes you here into the interface with your agent, and it has a little think about the task that you've given it based on what its role is and what you've told it your role is. And one of the things I told it in the brief was I wanted it just to use GPT-2 for the image generation and Seed Dance 2 for the video generation. One of the reasons I said that is because to keep very much consistency for the whole advert, so the images and the videos would be very consistent throughout. So you can see here part of the work that the agent does is it looks at the website, it finds out all the information written there on the website about it, whatever information you've given it, whether that's website, documents, images, it has a look at those things, and then it researches like all of the vehicle specs and the design details, whether you're making a film or an advert. It's going to look at everything to do with what you've asked it to do here. It's very clever. It goes off and does all the research for you. Okay, so then it comes back with this pre-production brief here telling you like, you know, this is what I understand from what you're looking for, the cinematic spot for a 16:9 letterbox, video GPT-2 for stills and Seed Dance 2 for video. Then it has the story arc, Act 1, Act 2, and you can see the length for each part of those stories as we go down. Then it breaks down the shot list, the 16 shots and the 9 locations that are going to be needed to make this advert, even telling you like the lens type here, a 35mm anamorphic for the first shot, an 85mm shallow depth of field for the second shot, a 40mm anamorphic for the third shot, and a drone shot, 24mm for the fourth shot. Absolutely incredible. The length for the shots, the different locations, and what's happening in those shots. Then the style, like the grade, the color temperature, the lens character, kind of references to directors of photography, the motion that's going to be taking place, the visual thread. And then it asks you for some feedback, like what color car do you want in this case? It was saying that it thinks I should have a black Sultan. I was happy with that, so I went with a black Sultan. I talked about the driver. What kind of driver do you want? Because this particular website that I directed it to was aimed at the Arab market. It was suggesting that we should have a Gulf Arab young guy, so I agreed with it on that as well. And then the resolution, the platform, like what platform are we aiming for? Are we aiming for YouTube, and do you want this at 1080p or 2K? For me, I was happy with 1080p. So at this point in the process, you can see that's generating the product reference sheet of the Yangwang U8 Black Sultan. And we have the 4-panel character reference sheet for the vehicle, the 4-panel reference sheet for the driver. And also we have here the style frames, which give you the grade and the lens lock for this advert. And then it asks me this next question. If you're happy with how things are so far, I'll generate the 9-panel cinematic storyboard, 1 hero frame per location, so you can see the full visual arc before we commit to the video. That's the last gate before we start rendering the clips. So at each stage it comes back to you and asks you if you're happy with the direction it's taking. Obviously, if at this point I wanted to change the character, I could say, no, I want the character to look different. Or if I didn't like the look of the video, I could say, no, I want the video to look different in this way, the grade and the lens lock, etc. But at this point in the process, I was very happy. So I said, everything looks good to me. Let's carry on and do the next stage. And here you can now see the storyboard for the whole advert laid out before you, starting in the city, driving in the city at night, out into the desert, across the sand dunes, over the rocks, through the river, on the salt flats, to his camp, and then enjoying the view from the mountaintop. So the next part of this story now is that it wants us to lock the visual gate. If we're happy with how things are, move on and work on the voice, the music, the hero video clips, the remaining clips, and the final stitch for the full 60-second cut. So you can see it guides you through the process of what needs to be done and in what order. So here you can see multiple video clips being generated at once. Some of the clips have already been generated and some are being generated. It's generating up to 8 shots simultaneously at the same time. This panel we're moving here on the right hand side gives you the opportunity to review the videos and see if you like them or not. The AI video agent itself reviews them and approves them if it thinks they're good or not, but also yourself, you're able to go in and watch them and say, no, I don't like this about the video, and then it regenerates that video again for you, adjusted on your feedback. So I gave it feedback on quite a few different clips at this part of the stage of the process, where some clips didn't come out quite how I liked them. There was one where like the U8 was taking off the top of a sand dune, which just didn't seem to make sense to me, so I asked it to adjust that. It made the shot where the U8 is going through the water too slow, so I asked it to speed that video up and make it more real time. So now at this point here, it had generated all of the first clips and was just generating the second batch of clips. You can see the one here where it's spinning on the salt flats. In that first video there, it did a strange flip, so I asked it to regenerate it without that strange flip, and it redid that second version. It's actually working on a third version at this point in the process, just above where it says generating video. I had an issue also with the internal shot here where it put the hand color of the driver as the wrong color for the Arab driver. So I mentioned that and then it regenerated it with the correct hand for the Arab driver. And the same here, like I mentioned a minute ago with the water shot, it kept generating slow motion. So I told it I want it to be in real time and it regenerated that in real time. So just before I play you the full 60-second advert for you to watch, I just want to give you my overall feedback on the experience of using Agent One. When I was using Agent One, I felt like, I'm so much used to being able to do things a lot more manually and create all the prompts individually and everything, that I felt like, it's taking my job. But actually, on further reflection, I found the whole process really enjoyable. It's not taking your job. You still have just as much creative input, but it speeds the whole process up. So it creates multiple clips at the same time. You're able just to talk to it in natural language to give it feedback, and then it goes back and adjusts the prompts and regenerates those clips until you get the clips that you're happy with. And it's the same story with every part of the process, whether that's generating the music, generating the voiceover. So it's just like the same kind of process you'd normally have, but having someone who'd actually go off and do the prompting for you and generate the videos for you. Because in those moments you could go off and have a cup of tea, take a break from the screen for a minute, maybe take a walk, come back and then review what it's done and give it your feedback and adjust those things. So now, without any further delay, let me show you the full 60-second advert.
They said the desert was unconquerable. "1,200 horses disagreed. Sand, stone, water. It doesn't ask permission. Each wheel thinks for itself. Each terrain bends. It arrives. Inside, the world you left behind never left you. Yangwang U8.
So obviously that advert didn't come out like that straight from the box from Agent One, but all of the pieces that made the advert up were made within Agent One. And then I just downloaded them and put them together within my video editor. I hope that you really enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to try out Agent One, make sure to check it out in the link below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out further videos on this channel and subscribe for more videos like this.